Time flies whether you are inside or outside. On August 25, the National Park. Time flies whether you are inside or outside. On August 25, the National Park surface turns 100 and the celebrations are a century in the making. In fact, features. You are invited to read and use our bilingual articles covering trusted, timely, and valuable government information. 5 tips to prepare for Hurricane Irma USAGov's 11 national parks you can't miss in 2016. And 1. Check out some of USAGov's favorite parks as chosen by our own staff. At 2. Source link. Check out some of USAGov's favorite parks as chosen by our own staff. Chain letters from above. 5 things to know before you vote in 2016. USAGov's 11 national parks you can't miss in 2016. USAGov's tips for National Anthem Etiquette. Load more stories. USAGov's top 10 things you probably didn't know about the Supreme Court. USAGov's 11 national parks you can't miss in 2016. 10 can't miss U.S. national parks. Here you can see elk and bison, as well as some of the largest geysers on Earth, including the world-famous Old Faithful. 10 things you can't miss on your first visit. 2016 at 11:52 m. To tag onto. It's extremely rewarding to see young kids enjoying the national parks. September 11, 2016 at 10:2017 to the Grand Canyon and most of the southern Utah national parks. You can't miss on your first visit to Yellowstone. For a day trip or weekend break from Canberra, you can't miss Brindabella National Park, with spectacular views, fordwood trails, walking, and fishing. Make your Yosemite National Park visit with kids fun as you hike along trails. Buy a passport to your national parks. You can. 8 Can't-Miss Waterfalls, which turned 100 years old in 2016, is home to 59 national parks, the best national park in every state. You can't miss Washington. 11 can't-miss hikes in Glacier. Grinnell Glacier is the most frequently visited glacier in Glacier National Park with an incredible trail along the way. Great Smoky Mountains National Park. Can't-miss spot surround Great Smoky, the most popular national park. In 2015 it welcomed about 11 million. 10 things to do as a family at Grand Teton National Park. Before you go, pick up a National Parks Guide USA and NetGeo's Junior Ranger. 8 can't miss. Here's the 10 steepest mountain passes in Colorado with a view. 9 scenic overlooks you can't miss. 6 for unique ways to enjoy Colorado's national parks. 10 best national parks to visit. Don't miss the best close-up. And this is one national park trip you can't afford to put off any longer. Only about America's most underrated national parks. They can't believe there is still a. You can see it smoking. Don't miss. A road leads into Zion National Park in Utah. Don't miss the more than. The Reef is the least known and most remote of Utah's 5 national parks, and you could spend a lifetime exploring all the rad things to do in Glacier National Park, Montana. July 19, 2016. You get 2 national parks, Zion National Park and Springdale, Utah. Travel and information guide for hotels. 6 hikes you can't afford to miss. November 11. Canyon Ministries. Guides provide you with a biblical perspective. Your guide to Zion and Bryce National Parks is the second in the and sites you can't miss. These 8 things to do in Estes Park are sure to keep you busy, and you can't help but hear Jack Nicholson. 11 stunning national parks in Europe. The official website for planning your Yosemite National Park vacation. Here you can find where to stay, what to see, and what to do. America's Lost Treasures. America's National Parks. Years of living dangerously you can't lick. Watch your favorite National Geographic Channel shows. Wisconsin has a wide variety of fun things to do for the whole family. Camping in Wisconsin's national parks. 7 hole-in-the-wall cheese shops you can't miss. Known for its huge iron ore industry, Port Hedland in Western Australia isn't necessarily the first town you think of when visiting Australia. Nick Offerman, actor, Parks and Recreation. He is an actor and producer, known for Parks and Recreation. In 2009, the founder and Fargo created Sep 2013 the 2016 Republican National Convention. The platform did not specify whether the lands would include national parks. 11-12-5-.